if you make that pretty like forthright, they're much more willing to work with you at the end of the day.
Oh, wow. So it's huge, your relationship
Yeah.
within that. Can you talk about how you kind of structured your day to meet with the individual contributors to understand the process and build like recommendations?
It really depends on like the project.
Mm-hmm.
Like the project could be different from like one to another, but typically like, especially like on a Fortune 500 like strategy project or something, you'd be meeting with people from like 9 to 5 every single day.
Wow.
So you have meetings like pretty much back to back. Like I can probably count like in one time, like, or on one hand, the amount of times I took a lunch, because usually you're working during lunch. And you can't really do like work a lot of times until like Friday or till like after hours when you're done with the meetings. So you're meeting with people throughout the entire day.
Mm-hmm. And were you flying a lot to see the client actually, or was it mainly kind of remote from your office?
So I was flying a bunch before COVID. Like it was Monday through Thursday every like year. And then COVID hit and completely changed the game.
Yeah.
I know some people have had like different experiences than me, but like after COVID, my travel was like dramatically cut down.
Really?
Yeah.
Because all is mainly like, hey, we were able to establish a process doing everything remote. No need to spend the money to fly you out, house you. Is that kind of like the process there?
Yeah, exactly. And the client also pays for your travel, and they know how much they're paying for your travel.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a good cost savings. That's probably a lot better, to be honest with you. I feel like in this remote world, it's better for us to just do everything remotely rather than paying another expense for your consultant.
For sure.
Yeah.
And like different executives have like different points of view on that. Some like value remote work and the cost savings, and others like they need to be here in person.
Mm-hmm.
That's how like we get that extra value.
Okay, that is pretty interesting. That's really cool. I didn't even know that. And then I want to ask you too, like, feel free to we can cut this out too if you don't want to talk about it. What's the salaries like for a consultant? Because I know for an MBA consultant, a lot of people are making, for people who are graduating UCLA, they're telling me they're getting like $200,000 offers for consulting.
Yeah, I would expect that now, like post MBA for sure. Usually, like at firms, they have like an analyst, senior analyst, consultant, senior consultant. People who don't have like previous consulting experience and go into a firm, they'll join as a senior consultant, which is pretty much like just reserved for like MBA grads.
MBA grads.
Definitely at Accenture, that was my experience, and at BCG, it was like that at the time for sure. And yeah, you could expect to make around like $200K like base salary.
Wow, that's crazy.
And signing bonuses vary. Actually, Accenture strategy has been known to give really good starting bonuses to like top MBA like candidates.
Yeah.
And they like give like better starting bonuses in like BCG and Bain in some cases.
No way. So, because for big tech, right, everything's broken down with like base salary, then you get a bonus, sign-on bonus if you negotiate, and then equity. So, is Accenture Consulting as well as BCG, like Deloitte, are they all kind of like salary, bonus, sign-on bonus, and then bonus and then sign-on bonus? Is that kind of how it works too, or is there equity portion involved?
There's no equity portion. They have like some good like benefits that vary from firm to firm, but a lot of it is bonus. Bonus is a huge portion of it, like the more senior you get.
Yeah.
And then salary. But yeah, that equity component would be nice to have.
Yeah. That I asked that because like a lot of the people we interview, right, especially if someone who's in investment banking, right, a good chunk of their kind of total compensation comes from that end of year bonus. Sometimes it's like double or even more than their actual salary.
Yeah,
which is interesting, kind of in the more like consulting and the investment banking